I'm Felicia, and welcome to my kitchen. Alrighty, so today we're cooking Tatter Tot Casserole. Okay, this is for you ladies. I'm making easy dishes for y'all that can't cook. Okay, this is something simple. Men like it. My husband likes it. I always made this for my children, and they love it. So kids like it too. It's kid friendly. What you see right now is I am frying up the ground turkey, because I use ground turkey. I hardly ever use ground beef. I only use hamburger meat when I am making hamburgers. Other than that, I strictly use ground turkey, okay, because ground turkey is healthier than ground beef. And once you get used to the flavor, you and then you try to cook with something that has ground turkey in it, ground beef in it, you will find that the flavor is different and it's a lot harsher, and at sometimes it can make you feel like you're gonna be sick. Okay, that's why I only use ground beef now when I'm just having hamburgers. Okay. So, because I make spaghetti and enchilada casserole, I'll make that another day for you guys. I do everything with ground turkey because, like I said, it's a lot healthier, and it's because my husband has issues with cholesterol. He ain't gonna like me saying that, but whatever. So what I'm doing is I'm browning this ground turkey. Okay. So I just turned my fire up. And also my ground turkey, it was frozen. And so if you don't have your ground turkey, if it's not thawed out completely, just put it in your skillet, turn it on low, and put a top over it. And then leave it, and then come back every now and then and, dice it up and turn it over. And it'll eventually thaw out. Okay, that's one of the safest ways to thaw meat out. All right. So while this is, and you see, as I'm doing this, I am like dicing it up too. Okay, and I also like ground turkey because it has water in it, and so you don't really have to drain it. If you're going to make tacos or something like that, you know how you put the taco mix in there and you have to add water. This has a little water in it with the ground turkey, just the natural juices. And so you don't really have to drain it. So, because I never drain mine. And it's not where it's going to be greasy because it's not fat. It's just flavor. Okay? All right, so this is pretty much done, and so I'm going to just let it cook a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to swing around so you can see what my other ingredients are, and you're going to see that it's really very simple. Okay, I have my cream of mushroom soup. Any brand is good. I always go for the cheap brand. This is Kroger from Food for Less, okay? And the Kroger Food for Less tater tots. And my seasoning I have fell in love with the, what is this? Psst. Okay, the the off-brand Cajun seasoning from Food for Less. Love this because it gives it a whole different other flavor than seasoned salt, okay? And ground garlic powder, lemon pepper. Now this I got from Dollar Tree, and it's about gone. I'll probably use all of that today. The tahini sauce. This is a Mexican seasoning, and I like that. It gives it a little extra flavor. Okay, so right now I'm going to take my cream of mushroom soup, and I'm just going to add it to my meat. Alright, and also the ground turkey, I don't know about you, but I only like ground turkey that comes from either Stater Brothers or Smart and Final. the one in the big square container. That's why I only like those brands. I used to buy the Food for Less ground turkey in the tube, but I didn't really like the taste, and I don't think my family liked it either, because they never would finish. They would eat it the first day, and then they would not finish it. So I'm just adding my cream of mushroom soup to this. And like I said, you see a pan over here. Can you see in the pot, in the pan, in the skillet, I mean? It has its own juices, so I don't need to add any water to it. Okay? So once I get all of that out, then I'm going to add my seasoning. Alrighty? So, going to add that Cajun seasoning. And I don't measure stuff. I just do what I think, you know, seems about right. And once you get used to cooking and stuff, you will find that out. And I use ground garlic powder or onion powder. I never use onion salt. Well, I don't think they have onion salt. But I never use garlic salt, because you already have the seasoning. The saltiness comes from your Cajun seasoning or your seasoning salt. Okay, and so since this is just a little lemon pepper, I'm just going to add this whole thing. And you probably say, ooh, that looks like a lot of seasoning. But you know what? Black people like a lot of seasoning. Okay, we don't like stuff that tastes bland. That's not what we do. Alright, and so I'm going to put some tahini in here. And that just kicks it up a notch and gives it a little spice. And it doesn't want to come out. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's sizzling good. So now I'm just going to stir in my seasoning and my cream of mushroom soup to this. And I have been making this for years. And I got this recipe one time when my daughter, who is 29 now, when she was in kindergarten. And we were having a PTA luncheon. And all the moms got together, and, you know, we had like a potluck type luncheon. And this mother had made this dish, and I've been cooking it ever since. I got the recipe from her. And because I liked it, my daughter really liked it, and at the time she was really a picky eater, and she liked it. And then my family, they really like it. So this is one dish where I don't really have to worry about having a lot of leftovers. The only thing you worry about is like, hey, I didn't really get none. I wanted to take some to work the next day, and it's all gone because they've taken it all. All right, so it's done. Okay, so now we're gonna take it over here to the Pyrex, and you're just gonna dump it in here, just like that. All right, just dumping it in here, just like that. Nothing fancy. Just dump it. Okay, and this was 3 pounds of ground turkey. If you don't like as much meat, you could use just 2 pounds. And if you're making it maybe for just 1 or 2 people, you can do maybe one pound with a really small dish. Okay, but this is for me and my family, so 3 pounds, as my husband and my son, they can eat. Okay. Alright, so now the other ingredients I forgot to take out was my cheese. Don't look in my refrigerator. Okay. so this is just sharp cheddar cheese. There, you can get any brand. This was on sale at Food for Less this week, 2 for $5. So I just got this brand. I usually don't buy this. No, I didn't get this at Food for Less. I got this at Superior. And so I usually don't get this brand, but it was on sale. And I'm a sales girl. I love sales. Okay, and so you're just going to take your hand, take the cheese, and you're going to use this whole, how many ounces is this? 8 ounces of cheese. Okay? And you're just spreading it on the top. Can you see that? Can you see it? That I'm spreading? Okay.
See it.
And you're just spreading all of that good cheese on the top of there. Alright? Just that simple. Okay, now, and you see I got the Band-Aid on my finger because I got this knife. These knives are sharp from Dollar Tree. I didn't know they was that sharp. Sliced my finger yesterday. But whatever. I'm going to open this up. These tater tots. And this is another thing that's simple. You just going to dump the bag. Okay? You can use the whole bag. There's a few still in there, but, and you just place them, you know, around. You don't have to put them in no fancy order or nothing like that. You just covering the cheese up. Alright? Filling in the holes. Okay? And so I have still a few more. And that's the whole bag. And into the trash it goes. Alright? So, this is almost done. Alrighty. So, as you can see, that was really simple. Okay? Now, one last thing that I do is I take a little of the Cajun seasoning and I just very lightly go over the top so that the tater tots aren't so bland. Okay? And it just gives them a little flavor. And you don't want to do like a whole lot. See how I'm just lightly doing it? Because you already got seasoning in your meat. And this is just so that the tater tots aren't bland. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with foil. Okay, cover it kind of tight. And then I'm going to bake it for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay? And that is all. I will either put a picture or another video of the finished product. I'm just new at these videos, so I don't know if I can spice together the two videos. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, I'll figure it out so you guys can see the end result and see how good it looks. And you can serve this with some dinner rolls, or what I'm going to serve it with is some crescent rolls, crescent dinner rolls, you know. Let me show you in case you don't know. Just some of these from Food for Less. Dinner rolls to go with it because my husband, he's a bread guy. I don't like bread. And you can serve a salad with it. Trying to get my husband to eat salad, but, you know, he's a type of meat and potatoes type of guy. But anyway, that's it. That's your meal right there. And I've been talking to you for how long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes, and you're ready to pop it in the oven. Like I said, it goes in the oven about 45 minutes at 350 degrees, and when it's almost done, then you put your crescent rolls in there, and you can just sit them on top. Oh, one more thing. When this is, I would say 30 minutes in, you're going to take the foil off, okay? Take the foil off when it has cooked about 30 minutes, and then let it cook the remainder 15 minutes with no foil on it. And that just gives the tater tots where they can get a little crispy, you know, on the top, and it can be some deliciousness. All right? So, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I'm Felicia. Bye, Felicia.